Well, hello everybody, hello friends. Today is just gonna be a nice simple stream to finish off this model we're working on. Just gonna do some coloring, some rigging, just to finish everything off there. And that's really about it for the most part. Let's see, just gotta check one thing real quick. My second monitor is not loading. Let's see if I can get that. So I'll make sure I'm streaming here. Perfect. Okay, so everything is working. That's great to see. And let's get going. Alright. Oh, it says we have one viewer. I wonder, is that me? I would assume it is. Unless I have like this one super persistent viewer who wants to watch all of my streams. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But either way, we're gonna probably finish up. Now, the thing is, I don't know. Are those arms too long? They look pretty long. I feel like they are. I think that's what I'm going to do first is I'm going to adjust those arms. I'm going to make them shorter. So I'm probably going to start just by, I think I'll do is I'll decrease that by 2. Well, that's weird. What's that? Oh, is that the interior that I'm messing up or what? What is that? Oh, what? Hold on. 1 second. Why is there... Oh, did I copy and paste and not move it? Or what? Weird. Oh, there's like a second of everything. Why? Not of that, apparently. Of these? There is. There's a second of everything. Why? How do I fix that? There's like, oh, there's double everything. When did that happen? I don't know. See if I can go back and redo it almost. I don't know. I think I did too many things, so I can't do that now. But I'm gonna try. Let me see. So yeah, no, go back on there. Good sir. Thank you. Well, is that too far onto it, do you think? No, that's fine. That's weird. I don't... How do I select only that one then? That's definitely an issue. Well, now I can't do that. I can't unhide it, so I'm just gonna start by... Yeah, I'm just gonna delete them, honestly, just to make it easy on myself. That's so weird. I don't remember duplicating it like that. Is there a way... I just want to see if there's like a way I can grab one instance of it all and then just do it from there. I don't think there is, though. That is so weird. I do not remember doing that. But I mean, we can fix it pretty easily, so it shouldn't be a big deal. It's okay, so that's fine. So let me just grab these and move them out of the way real quick. And then we should be able to just real quick fix the rest of it. There we go. Beautiful. And we're going to move those, let's say up by maybe 5. It should be fine. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I thought I might have made it nice and quiet, but we'll see. It looks like it is. Because the music's, yeah, it's good. So I picked a different track this time because my last track got me not copyright struck, but it got parts of my video muted. Only 3 parts, and 2 of the parts were only like 3 minutes and one was only like 50 seconds, so it wasn't too big a deal. Little annoying though, but you know, we got it fixed. So right now we just accidentally duplicate all this onto each other, so we just need to real quick get rid of the extras. So that is what we are doing. Just a nice little bit of tedium before we get to the fun part. So we're gonna just get rid of all this and then we're gonna rig the rest of the model and probably start animating from there. And then we might have a finished product we can upload to YouTube and then get everything going. This isn't taking too long overall. Let's see, I just want to make sure I'm not deleting any parts I need, because that would be a problem. So let's see, just make sure, yes, leaves an exact copy behind. That's good. Alright, now delete those. Then we do have an extra armature I would like to get rid of, so we'll get rid of that. Oh. Why? Oh no, I think I know what I did wrong now. Oh wait, okay, so that actually might make it a lot easier. So if I just grab one armature, it takes it all with it. Okay, perfect. So I can just delete the armature and get rid of it that way. Sweet, okay, so that fixes all of that for me. That's nice. So now we're gonna bring it back down. Then, oh, what's that doing there? What's that from? I think that's just from earlier when I never did anything. Is that from earlier? I don't know. I mean, I assume so, because, I mean, this chain's here, and that one's all rigged up, so I assume it's just from earlier. I'm gonna get rid of it now, because I don't think I need it. Let's see. So, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. And... okay, I think we're good now. Sweet. Okay, so let's get started with copying and pasting. So, yeah, what we're gonna do, we just gotta copy and paste from here. So Control-C, Control-V, as always, and rotate. Here we go. And let's see. Gotta make sure it lines up. It's always an issue. Let's see now. Okay. Oop. Here we go. Nice and careful. I think we do it like so it's right here, I think is where we do it. Yeah, that's perfect. I think we got it. Alright. Now we get to rigging. I'll do the coloring after I get the rig done. And then we will color it and start animating, hopefully. Get something done there. But let's add a second armature, because we have actually it'd be a third armature. Yeah. So I want to turn off that, and we need to make it so that the bones are in front so we can see what we're working with. Here we go. And then this is probably just going to be the lead bone for this fella here, and then we're going to have to make some bones for the eyes. And actually, I could get away with not doing bones for the eyes. I could just move it manually. That's fine. So we're just going to go to edit mode and rig the arms, and then we're pretty much all set. Because we have everything. Well, we also do need to rig something else. Well, I mean, we don't necessarily need to. That's true, yeah, we don't need to rig that, never mind. So we're just going to, real quick, add a single bone here, and move him over here, to start with where the arms are. So, we just gotta make sure it lines up with the joint, as always. So, to do that, we're going to move it a bit to this way, and then we're just gonna move it up to make sure. Yeah, that lines, perfect. And now, we get to move this fella. Make sure it lines up all nice. Yes, it does. Perfect. And then we can extrude from there. And then probably just going to end it right here, I'd say. That's probably fine. So then we can kind of just duplicate those to the other side. And then let's mirror those. It's kind of hard to work with this because I got a stack of books right in front of my keyboard because it's propping up my microphone. Just like 2 Bibles and something else. Because this is my first time doing this, so I'm still trying to get all this figured out. Well, it's not my first stream, but I'm still pretty new overall. Well, that doesn't really match up exactly. I might, actually, I think I'm probably just going to dissolve those bones. No, not dissolve, sorry. Delete the bones. There we go. And then I'm probably just going to manually add. I think it'd be a bit easier to do it that way. So yeah, we're just gonna move you this way. It should be fine. Let's see. Yep, matches up. Perfect. And then we're gonna take you, move you right over here. Let's get you to line up nice. There we go. And then just extrude from there. And yeah, I'll get it to be like right there. I think would be fine. Is that what the other one's at? Yes, it is. Perfect. All right. And then now we just got to assign everything. Luckily, this nice guy is parented already, so we just have to assign just the ball to the bone. And then we should be good to go from there. Okay, now let's undo that so I can, well, yeah, no, I'll stick with that. And then we get to do everything. Actually, I will, just for now, just to make things a bit easier. Just so I can see what I'm working with. Oh yeah, I gotta click a lot of little guys for these. Just a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's good. Then we just select the bone. I'll probably, well, no, I'll keep that on there. Nope, now I want. There we go. Perfect. And I'm just gonna grab this bone here, and we're going to go into pose mode and touch you, and Control P, and to bone. There you go. Now we got that nice and set up. What? Hold on. Oh, I see now. Never mind. That's actually fine. So that's not Good. We don't like that. It's the same issue we had before. It was duplicated. I guess I just forgot to delete that part of it. So let me real quick do that, actually. Yeah, so we gotta delete a couple things because there are a couple duplicated parts. Oh, that's not duplicated, I guess. What about this? Nope. Okay, so those are fine. So what happened then? What happened? I don't know. That's so weird. So let me actually go back to before we bound it. I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. So we have to delete. Let me see. So you. Okay. So are you, and you as well. What about this guy? Yeah. Okay. That, yes. And then that, yeah, that needed to be deleted too. What about now? No, it's good now. Okay, cool. And then delete you, and delete all those guys, I think. No, that one's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so those are fine. Sweet. That's good. That is good to see. Now, this guy will be needed to be deleted, huh? Let me just real quick make sure it's not the one being affected by the armature, or... Oh, none of them are being affected yet. Okay, sweet. So we're good to just delete freely. Yeah, of course. Of course. Making a lot of mistakes today. That's not what we like to see. Let's see here. So did I do this one yet? Did not. That one? Not yet. Okay. And what about this one? Not yet. Okay, cool. And you? Now let's just make sure we don't have any further issues. No, we don't. Sweet. You've got it all figured out now. Cool. Alright, let's get back into it. There we go. Okay, so I think we're good to start rigging again. Now, like I was saying before, gotta... Actually, let me reposition myself real quick. I'm at a bit of a weird spot here, so let me... Yeah, that should be good. Beautiful. Okay. So we're gonna grab this, this, and this. And then you... And you... You... La-da-dee, la-da-doo. Perfect. And then, yeah, I probably will grab the bar, since it is kind of connected to it anyway. Might as well. We can just act like there's a hole in there that's working around. Just gotta pretend there's something going on there. People will be none the wiser. Boom. Okay, now let's make sure that worked. And yes, sir, it did. Perfect. That's what I love to see. Okay. Now, we just need to finish the rest of this arm, make sure it works perfectly nice, and then do the other arm, and then I'd like to test the interior rig just to make sure everything works fine. Okay, and here we go. Now go into object mode, and we gotta select all of these components. Here we go. Perfect, and then I do have to select the interior armature as well. That guy has to go along with it. So we will need to select the interior chains and everything there. I just need to go inside, and where is it? It's hard to know what's the armature. I need to turn off transparency. There we go. Now we've got it. Well, I don't really see the armature. Where is it? I see all the components, but not the armature itself. And what? Hold on, where's the armature? I would have thought I'd be able to see it in there. I guess not. What if I just do this? Armature 1. Well, no, we want to just grab this guy. I can't see in front. I should do that again. There it is. Cool. You got it now. Now we can see it. Perfect. So we're going to grab you, which should be the armature that controls all those. Yep. And we just need to put on transparency again and grab all of these. Perfect. Perfect. good when things start working again. Now, we gotta rig it here. Let's see. Yeah, just to that one. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Oop. Drop something. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops, I forgot that was in there. Let me see if it'll let me click it from here. No? Okay. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Got it. Okay, and then we do need to link that as well, so let's not forget the important things here. Boop. Rig, and there we go. Oh, there's an extra one. I completely forgot about that. Yep, there we go. Okay, just gonna delete you. Perfect. And I should actually probably put that in a decent position, so I'm gonna real quick just make it go 20 degrees so we can actually, you know, revert it once we get the chance. Perfect, that's what we like to see. Alright, and then go back to the rig, get him back into a good position, 20 degrees. I'm gonna save it real quick just to make sure. And I'm going to save a copy. So potential boss copy. Beautiful. There we go. Always gotta make sure. You never want to risk losing your models like this. Let me see. Yeah, save it. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to look at something real quick. Yep. Alright, now I get to start rigging the other side of the model, and then we'll just have to rig this middle part too. Don't want to forget about that for sure. I should probably connect all of these little things, because there's like basically a little grate here that's serving as like the front of the eye. I probably should connect all of that. Probably. I'd probably want to. Well, yeah. So now we get to the other part. Let's see. So object pose mode. And then, yeah, like I was saying on last stream, basically the whole idea of this is basically one of the bosses for a little platformer I wanted to work on. Not too sure if I'm still going to make that, or if I'm just going to have it be like a little fun animated thing, just for fun, just as a little project I can do right now while I'm still learning, still getting better. So it's kind of like the same thing with on my YouTube channel. I made like, it was like 10-11 months ago or so, this little animation of the like quote-unquote Supreme Battle Cube, which is basically one of the bosses that I thought of for my game there. And I also have a player character I'm working on modeling, which I probably should hurry up and do, because what I would love to do is basically like a little animated, like basically animated gameplay. So it kind of looks like a game's happening, but it's basically all done in Blender, for the most part. So plus some like, you know, After Effects editing, just to polish things out. It would be really fun to do that, and it would be kind of a cool video to have. Kind of just pair the two. Let's see, and quick rig that. Make sure it works. Yes, it does. There you go. Save, and then let's grab you and you. And then gotta grab the rest of this here. Make sure not to forget the armature inside, or the disc that we forgot last time. Can't forget that. It's an important part. Because basically, my idea is that the little ball here is basically supposed to shoot out via the little links of chain inside the arm, and then that little cylinder is basically going to push it out, because the chains don't push out that far on their own. So I kind of want the plate there to like push it out way farther, so that the spike ball can kind of like shoot across the arena almost. Not that far, but it would shoot pretty far. And then let me just make sure I got the armature. Oh, did I get this? Did not. Good call. Oh no, I forget I have to, well, I can select it from here. Sweet, got it. Got it this time. Then, yep, didn't get the plate yet, so you gotta make sure we get that. Trying to get to select the plate, but it's not. There we go. Got it. Did it? Right? It got the plate, right? Yeah, it did. Just making sure it gets everything before I finalize anything here. Boop. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Just bone. Just bone. There we go. I don't know if it makes a difference, but do want to be careful just in case. There we go. I don't know if the arm is too long. Did I ever shorten the arm? 'Cause I thought I did at the beginning, but I can't remember if I reversed it or not. I don't really remember. I think I might have reversed it. Yeah, I did. I didn't do it all the way. It's fine though. He looks fine overall. And even then I can kind of shorten it in post if I feel like it ends up being too long. But he's kind of supposed to have long arms anyway, so I feel like it's fine. So now all we have to do is rig everything here. That's pretty simple. Basically, I can just keep the armature and then boom, grab everything here. Oh, I do have to do one more thing before I do this. I do want to real quick just take this and I want to move it up a little bit. Move it up by about probably 0.5, I'd say. And then we're going to make like a little gear mechanism there so that it can shift in place. So I'd like to do that before I do anything else here. So let's real quick make it. Just going to be a simple looking gear. It's not really going to be looked at, so I might as well not go too crazy on it. So we're going to take a cylinder and we're going to just squish it a little bit. Probably about there is fine. And then rotate it and boom. And we're going to add some cubes. Take you, put you over here, and I would like to make sure it is the same width. Perfect. And then gonna shrink it down about probably 0.2 on both sides. Perfect. And then we're going to do this. Copy and paste, put it around like that, and whoop. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. That's a simple, nice looking gear. Nothing too crazy. I am going to fuse them together though. There we go. Yeah, it looks real cursed in the edit view, but it works. It works. So what we are going to do, I'm going to just take this face and this one, going to inset them. Hopefully the extra geometry doesn't mess up that. There we go. No, didn't mess up anything. That's good. And I'm going to take you. I'm going to extrude you this way. And there we go. And then we're going to, this is like my nice simple way of making holes in objects. Kind of just to inset both sides of the face and then extrude. You could also just do removing geometry, but using that one modifier, but this is nice and simple and fast. And I've been doing it this way for years. I don't know if this is the wrong way, but I mean, it works. I mean, that's kind of just how you get gear for me. There's probably better ways to do it, but it works. It works. It's fine. At least I haven't had any issues yet. So, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to shrink that down real quick. Make it match the size of that. I'll probably make it be smaller by a little bit. Not by much, but just by a little. So, nice and simple there. Oh, why are you going that way, good sir? Well, don't rotate. There we go. It would be about probably here, I'd say. That's probably fine. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just real quick do this now. Okay. Oh, a little too far in. There we go. Perfect. And I do actually, I have to make another bone for that, don't I? Do I have to redo the bones then, or no? I don't think I do, but no, because I can just rotate it. Oh, that's fine. No, that's totally fine. So I just, well, let me think. So if I can go into edit mode and then I can just add a, oh yeah, no, I can just add a bow and then parent it, and that works. That's fine. So we can just do this. I'll make it smaller too, just so it's nice and simple. And then we're gonna move him right over here. And it's just gonna be a little bone that shifts in place. So I will real quick go into object mode and we are going to add just these two to that bone. And probably you as well, I guess. Might as well. And go into pose mode and we just gotta link it to this bone here. So I'm gonna do Control P to bone, and then that will allow us to shift that, and then I will need to parent to that bone. So I'm gonna parent to bone, and then that should allow this bone to control the other ones. Unless not. It must be in edit mode then, actually. I think it is, yes. So let me go into edit mode and do that then. Here we go. I think if I do that, that should work. Let me just real quick deselect those, make sure I don't mess up anything. And then now let me try parenting. Keep offset. I think I got it now. Let's just make sure. So, yes, that's how you do it. Perfect. I'm not gonna ever turn it that way, but you know, good to just make sure. So I will real quick add another bone here. Don't mind me doing so. And actually, let's see. So we're going to real quick add a bone. Not what I meant to do. Is it Shift A? How do we? Oh, we're in pose mode. That's why it won't let me add bones. There we go. I was saying, like, why won't it let me add a bone? What's going on? And let me make sure I scale it the right way, because I like things to be symmetrical here. I think that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. I gotta add that one. There's like an extension you can use in Blender that shows all the keystrokes, which I would love to do that. I mean, there's not really a point, but might as well, right? At least so people can see what's going on. Say people who want to just start out with Blender that might be able to learn a thing or two. Although, can't say I'm a good teacher. Not experienced enough to really teach anybody, but I can try. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I mean, and honestly, like, I'm talking to YouTube here for the most part. If anyone's watching, anyone wants, like, simple Blender tutorials, I can kind of mix that in with my standard content I'm going to start making now. It'd be fun to do. Yeah, share a couple things I know. Just like if you have questions about some simple stuff, things like that. Just general, like, beginner things, or even, like, some intermediate stuff. I can totally try my hand at that, so it could be fun to do. Why not? Well, let's real quick finish rigging this up. Bone, yep. Now we gotta go into edit mode and get you all linked up. Keep offset. And then let's just do a little testy thing now. Well, actually, first I would like to hurry up and rig this part, so let's do that first, before we go too crazy. Now let's make sure we got everything selected. Yes, that's it, perfect. That's everything we want selected. Now let's say I deselect the armature. Kinda trying to figure out where the armature starts. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let me just see. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Got it. Now we're gonna select the armature, and we're going to go pose mode and link it to you. Control P to bone. There we go. So make sure it works. Yes, it does. And then we just have to go into edit mode, and we gotta make sure both of these bones are parenting to you. There we go. Keep offset. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. All right. And then just gonna deselect from there, save the file, and let's just make sure this rig works. So I'm probably just going to make it so it's in like a nice like fighting pose almost. So I'm gonna start with taking in pose mode. I'm probably gonna have it be angled down. So let's see. Probably gonna do maybe like a 60. Let's do 65. And then we do need to turn it relative. We need to start doing local transformations here if we're going to be having it rotated. Otherwise, it's going to absolutely mess up the rig. Actually, before I do any, I would like to save a base model. Just in case I do mess up the rig, I would like to save base rigs of my models, just to make sure I don't mess up anything. So, potential boss base rig. Now, I don't have a lot of 3 models on here because this is a newer setup, so most of my stuff is saved on an office computer, which I have, I think, like 300 plus models. Most of them are really bad, but there's a couple decent ones. Made a, what was it? So yeah, one of the ones, why is it, hold on. Why does it look like that from a distance? It might just be low render. Oh, that's like parent connectors, I see. Let me just make sure it is though, because in case there's something wrong, I would like to... No, those are like little parenting things right there. Yeah, okay, I see now. That makes more sense. That's weird looking though. Alright, so let's get you all set up and try to figure out how we're going to make this work. So, yep, we're going to rotate you by about... I think it was going to be rotating it by like this. So 65 this way. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Rotate it by 65 that way. Now we gotta do local transformations. Right. And let's see if we can get into like a nice little like arms forward pose, basically. So make it local. There we go. And I'm probably gonna turn it by like maybe around. Let me see what this allows though. I just want to make sure I'm not like going past. Oh, that kind of digs into it. Why does it do that now? Oh, because I shortened it. That's fine. I'll leave it alone for now. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Let's see. Man, the bones look mint flavored. Is that just me? They look like they taste like toothpaste. Let's see now. So we got 45 degrees there, 45 degrees here, and I'm going to do it like this. So nice 75 degrees, I'd say. And then nice little 75 on the other side too. There you go. Cool, okay. No, the arms don't look too bad from here. When they're actually being used, they don't look too awful. They kind of looked a little freakishly long, but I mean, for the boss, I think it looks fine now, actually. So now we're going to just, I would say, maybe like do it like this. Just so he's looking down a little bit. And then I might rotate you a little bit, so I'm gonna go by 5 degrees here. I think that should be fine. Okay, okay. The vision is there, I like it. Now I just need to texture it, and we got a simple sketch model. And that looks really nice. I like it. Okay. So now I'm going to, what was I going to do? Yes, I'm going to go into object mode, and I'm going to hide the rig just to see what it looks like. Okay. Oh yeah, this armature is kind of being revealed. I'm going to put that back into the back. Well, no, actually it's nice to have it in the front, so now I can actually see what's going on. So let me do it to this rig too. Yeah. And I'm going to have you be in front, because if I'm going to hide the other rig doing, well, figuring this out, I would like to, oh, I forgot I have to do that. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to move you by 1 meter, and then I'm going to put you in front. Perfect. There we go. Now I can actually see what's going on. And then I do have to unhide that, so boom. And I can just, yeah. Now the reason why I can't hide certain things and then do it that way is because for some reason my Alt key doesn't work right. And whenever I try to do like Alt H, it tells me something in the settings here. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up so you can actually see what's happening. Let's see, Alt H. Yeah, it does that. I don't know why. Let's see, I'm gonna just check my monitors to see if you guys can see it. And if you can't, then I'm gonna look dumb, but let's see. Yep, there it goes. Shows up on the bottom right. Something about like Intel not being able to take a capture. I don't know why it does that. I would think that in Blender it would only do like the hotkeys for Blender, but I guess I'll have to look into that. I have to see what's up with that. So I'm going to save you again, and we are going to hide the armature, and we're going to get started on texturing in just a second. I'm going to take a quick breather and just grab myself some water, and then we'll get right back into this. I will be right back. Just buckets. Just a few minutes. Hello, hello, we are back. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Well, we are going to get started again, and like I said, we're going to just model. I just finished the model with the texturing and everything. Just going to be colors this time. We might get better looking textures later down the line. Not too sure. It looks alright without them, but it would be nice to get some decent looking textures for it, you know? Now, this chair is kind of loud, sorry. Don't want to kill your ears with my chair every time I use it, so I might get a new one at some point. Or actually, I think I just need to tighten the screws, and I'm also missing one now, so I probably could just go to a store and get a new one, but, you know, for now, just get to modeling. I think I'm probably going to have these be purple, so let's link those together real quick. And link materials, and then probably just have these ones be black. So I'll link those. Looks fine. Yeah, that's good. I like it. That's not bad. I'm gonna probably have these be silver. Yeah, I will. Then insert spikes, might as well. And then I don't know if the spike ball should be black or if it should be silver too. I don't know. I think I'll probably make it black. Or I could do red. Red could be nice actually. Let's do red. And then I actually do want to smooth those out real quick. I'm going to deselect. I'm going to shade smooth. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, auto smooth. There we go. Auto smooth looks a lot better than smooth. So we're going to make them red. I think red would look fine. Okay. And yeah, just be a nice flashy looking red. Then we're gonna do auto smooth on those. This auto smooth looks great on spheres. Link those two together. Here we go. Perfect. And then not too sure. I kind of want to do a bit more red around here. I don't know where though. I think I want these to be gray, like the screws up there. I think that's probably what I'll do. So I'll just make those be nice and gray. I don't know if that's the same color as these. It is. Yes, it is the same texture. Okay, well that makes sense. Then I'll probably have this be black. Oh, did I move the... Oh, no, it's supposed to be like that. I guess it's just cutting into the model. I will have to work on that. So I probably will just shrink it down a little bit so it can fit around, but I'll do that in a second. For now, I'm just going to stick with this. So I think I'm going to make these be black. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. Okay. Now I'm probably going to make this be purple, I think. I think I'll do purple for that, yeah. So let me just link that together. Boom. Nice and purple. I love the color combination of black, purple, and red. It's just such a nice combination. I don't know why, but I really like it. And then I kind of want to make something... I think I might make these red. Let me just see how that looks first. Otherwise I'll probably do black. Well, kind of in your face there, sorry. Like a big old, like, wiffle ball. That's kind of what it looks like. You know what? I kind of rock with it. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to stick with it. For now, at least. Don't know if I will down the line. Overall, I think I'd probably put this model as being a little less impressive than the Supreme Battle Cube. I mean, my models are not impressive to begin with. I'm just saying, like, relatively, mostly. Although I would probably put the Supreme Battle Cube as my favorite one so far. Don't know if it's my best one necessarily, because I have a couple that could kind of contend for that spot. Although I guess it's all in the eye of the beholder, as most people say. So let me see what else I'm going to do here. Probably going to make these be red. Nice little details. And I'll probably make the spikes be purple, I think. So let me just real quick edit those, make them all be red. Okay. Then, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's link it all together. Sweet. And now what do I want these rings to be colored as? I mean, I could do like black and then silver, or I could do silver and then black. I'm gonna try doing silver and then black to see what it looks like. Okay, so that's gonna be silver, and those are gonna be black. So let me just see what that looks like. You know what? I don't think I hate that. Let me try the other way though, just to see what it looks like. So we're gonna make that be black. Okay, I think I'm already preferring that. Oh, I actually made that black. Whoops, that was an accident. Okay, so we're gonna make you silver again. So link those together. I think I prefer the silver on black versus the black on silver. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I think that's better. Or I could make it purple. What about that? What if I made it purple? Okay, yeah, no, I like the purple. I think I prefer the purple here, yes. So let me just real quick apply purple to all of those. Perfect. And do the same to the other side. Awesome. Okay, perfect. And just gonna purplify all of those. Sweet. Oh, I accidentally made the whole ring purple. Whoops. That was an accident. Here we go. I feel like eventually I want to do like a little like mini showcase in a way. Just kind of show off all my older models so you can see me go from being really bad to being less bad. Just the overall like acceleration of things basically. Because it's really funny comparing my first models to my current ones. Because I mean, despite like it not being too great nowadays, it is so far off from what I started with. Especially comparing that model I used for my like PNG tuber thing to my very first like humanoid model. It's embarrassing. Though I guess it makes sense. 14-year-old kid using Blender for the first time. Or was I 15? I think I was 14. Yeah, I was 14 because I've been using Blender for over 4 years. You wouldn't think so, but I really only started to really take it serious in like the last maybe like year, I would probably say. It's probably been about a year since I really started to take it seriously and try to make some good looking models. And I have made some decent ones, at least ones that I'm happy with. So let me real quick link the materials to each other, and then I'm going to link these two, make those silver, and I think we only have a few left to do. I think it's just the interior, which might take a little bit to do, but we're just going to we're just gonna do it local, so I'll just move these ones to the side a little bit. And then I will just grab everything. I'm probably just gonna make it all black. You're not gonna be looking at it too often, but often enough that I think I'll just make it black. Let's make sure we actually grab everything here. We'll be able to tell pretty easily because parts will still be away if we don't grab it, so we'll know. Oh yeah, there's little ones down there too, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's get those ones first. Okay. Oh, then there's some hidden under that too. Oh, I should real quick hide that as well. Oh, not hide, sorry. Move it to the right. There we go. Perfect. Let's see if we can get that figured out. Okay. So, just do all of that. Okay. And select all of those. Here we go. Let's see if we can get all of them on the first try. Probably not, but you know, here's open. Be cool if we did. Right? And oop. Did I get you? I did. Okay, cool. So I got those ones. And get you down there, good sir. Can you texture bones? I don't think you can. I don't think I can color the bones here. At least as far as I'm aware. I mean, it would be kind of pointless anyway. You're never gonna show the bones during the model. But I mean, if you want to, I guess you could. And did I get them all? I think I did. Yeah, I got all of it. Sweet. Cool. Don't have to do any extra work then. So let's move those back into position. There we go. Now it's all done in the interior. And the last thing I need to do after the second chain is just do the little spikes that pop out. Then after that, I'm probably just gonna do like a short animation where he kind of like probably starts out. It's probably gonna be only like 10 seconds long at most. I do want it to be a bit snappier. That's kind of one thing I've been struggling with a lot of my longer animations I've made, which are like 30 seconds at most. They're a little slow, not too slow, but just a little slow, and they're in 24 FPS, which I would like to upgrade to 60. Cause I mean, it's fine for the most part to use 24 FPS, but if I want to do like really fast action, it's still gonna come out looking really choppy. For normal movement, it's fine, but because I can just turn on motion blur and it helps make things look a lot better, a lot nicer. but I would like to start doing 60 FPS, especially since I have my better computer that I'm using right now up and running. So I'll be able to handle like cycles of 60 FPS with ease, no matter how intense the animation is. It should be able to render in just a couple minutes for most shorter things. Longer stuff probably still take hours, but hey, still way faster than what I was working with before. My office computer was insanely slow, and so was my laptop. So it's so nice to be using a rig, which currently I have a 4080, 64 gigs of RAM, and a nice solid 13700 for my CPU. So overall a solid rig. Plenty enough to take care of most of these things, at least. Let's see, I feel like I missed one. Yes, I did. That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like this time I missed one. Just one though, by the looks of it, so that's nice. But yeah, so it's way better than what I had before. Which before is pretty much just an office computer with an integrated graphics card, and that's all I had. I want to link the material. What's it doing? Did I select the wrong thing or what? Let's see. Here we go. I wonder why it wasn't working there. Weird. Okay, so now you're back in, so I think, unless I'm mistaken, the spikes are all I got left. Which I think I'll probably make the spikes be silver like the rest. Or black? I could make them black? I don't know if I want to, though. I think I will make them black, actually, now that I think about it. I like the idea of making them black. So I'm just gonna select all of those. But yeah, because before it was just like a minuscule, pathetic integrated graphics card. Because the computer itself was, it's a 2020, it cost me about $600. And it's one my grandpa picked out for me. So I guess he didn't realize I needed a computer with good processing power. Like, not processing, because the computer has decent processing power. It has like a i9, I think it did, so it's not bad in the CPU way. It's just the fact that it has no graphics card very much. It's just an awful integrated one. So that was the issue. So I don't really blame him, because I mean, he didn't realize. But either way, I got the better computer now, so we are perfectly set to go. This thing can handle anything for the most part. Like just doing Elden Ring at like 200 FPS at max settings, which is really nice. And it's kind of like, I didn't feel like upgrading to a 4090 because that would be a $800 price bump for like a 20% increase in performance. Which, do I really need to go from 200 frames to 240 frames per second in Elden Ring? I don't think so. I am perfectly fine with the processing power I have now. Like for $800 whole dollars, I'm not going up. Though, when the 50 series comes out, if the 4090s get a price decrease, I might sell my 4080 and swap it out for a 4090 if it's not too bad in terms of price difference. I'll have to see though, because I highly doubt it will be, but if the 50 series is the same price or not that much higher than the 4090 was, with its $2,000 price, then I might go for that and sell my current GPU. I don't know how much I can really get for it, because I bought it for $1,200, and it's still worth about $1,200 now on normal price, so I feel like I probably could get like maybe $800 for it being used. $600 at least, I would think. 'Cause it's still a great GPU, and there's nothing wrong with it. At least, yeah, there is nothing wrong with it. It's the CPU, though, that's causing me trouble. That's why my computer wasn't working for a while, is that my, apparently there's a problem with the Intel series, where, I guess it was, like, frying out immediately, or at least, like, within a couple weeks or months, and that's kind of exactly what happened to me, so I took it to a repair guy. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of advertising here. If anyone's watching, Influx PC is, like, the best repair shop in Arizona. If you're in Arizona, go there, please, I beg of you. Influx PC is so good. They repaired my PC. It's just this super smart, super friendly guy, and he fixed my PC in just 2 days and kept me up to date with everything. So I'm gonna do a little bit of shilling. If you're in Arizona, please check him out. He is so good at what he does. I really appreciate his help, because that PC was bothering me for months, not working whatsoever. I couldn't use it, and he got that thing fixed up immediately, knew what the problem was, and reseated everything. It was like 150 to reseat everything, virus scans, check everything's diagnostics, make sure nothing else was going wrong, completely replaced my CPU, and got all set up with a warranty, and got me a new perfectly functioning CPU, and made sure everything was nice, spick and span, for 150. and just 2 days of waiting. That is perfect. That's like way better than I was expecting after going through so much trouble trying to get warranty info and trying to figure out what was wrong with my PC. So yeah, if you got any PC troubles and you live in Arizona, 100% send your PC to Influx. That guy knows what he's doing 100%. And pretty affordable too, compared to what I was expecting to have to pay. I thought it'd be like several hundred at minimum. But yeah, so I am going to, yeah, because basically I'm going to just see what it looks like in cycles, I think. And then we're going to get started animating. I do have to get a sun real quick, because otherwise it's going to look like absolute crap. And I do not want that. I just hope it looks decent. I've never been good with lighting, so I want to just hope it looks decent, at least. So I'm going to just rotate like this. I think I'll just have it at a 45-degree angle, and then, like, I'm going to do global now for the orientation. And that should be fine, I feel like. Let's just make it brighter, because it's pretty dim. So I'm going to do a 3 in strength, and it's still kind of dim. I kind of want maybe to face him more. There we go, how's that? It looks a bit odd now, but it admittedly is an Eevee. It does look a little better, but oh, if you can hear that, that's my computer working. And I mean, it's pretty much instant. Like normally with my office computer, it would take like several seconds to start loading the new cycles frame, but now it's kind of just like it lets me move pretty freely, which is awesome. I love it. Although you can hear my computer working overtime in the background. It's going crazy. So I'm gonna have it be at like the highest settings I can get for the most part. And we're gonna do 60 FPS here. Now, the real question is how hard is that to animate? So we're gonna go to, oh god. Oh gosh, I'm a little tired, I guess. We're gonna try to render a little scene here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I would like to have the whole animation process here. So I'm going to stick that in documents to, now I'm kind of scared because I don't want to reveal anything, although to be fair I did just get this computer, so I don't think there should be any files, but I'm gonna try to like make sure I don't reveal anything incriminating, you know, just in case you guys find my my meth cooking formulas in here, my contact info with Walter White in there. Let's see. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna make a new file for it. So I'll just stick it in documents. Should be fine, I assume. And yeah, my name's public knowledge as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it several times in one of my streams anyway, so I'm not trying to hide that. I mean, I could retroactively hide it anyway if I really, really wanted to. But I don't really care. There are so many Evans in the world, as far as I'm aware. Now, let's get to animating here. So I am going to chill out, computer. We're not on cycles anymore. You shouldn't be whining and crying like this. So I'm probably just gonna have him like be in like a little idle animation, I suppose. So I'll probably just have, let's see. I'm going to real quick grab the rig. So armature, and I'm going to go back to local. Local is the best for animating this guy. And we are going to go into pose mode. I'm gonna figure out how I want to animate this. So let me see. Okay, this chair is the worst. I'm gonna mention that so many times like I'm some geriatric old man barely surviving. Let's see here. So I'm gonna have him probably just go like, let's see. So for frame 1, gotta just set all of these for the first frame. And we're not gonna have the armature within the arms extend yet. That's gonna be later. I'm gonna have him go like almost like an arm pump on top, and then as soon as he pumps down, it'll shoot out the chains that allow his, you know, his spike to extend, which I think would be cool. So let's do that, and then the spikes within the spike ball will extend as soon as that happens. So yeah, we're gonna real quick insert frame. Oh, we did it wrong. Let me real quick pull this up so I can actually see what's going on there. So we're gonna go grab all these and then insert frame. Oh, actually we do it out here, don't we? Do we? Well, how do we? Okay, hold on. Add IK. No, that's not what we want to do. It's not Control I? How do we do it? I am at a loss here. Insert keyframes. Hold on. What's the short key? What's the hotkey to insert frames again? I've forgotten. how do we pull it up again? Oh yeah, insert keyframe. So it is I. Well, it won't let me do I. That's so weird. A lot of my hotkeys aren't working. Well, here's the insert keyframe menu. Oh, it's K now, huh? Okay, so I guess it's K, so that's fine. I guess I'm a little confused. I could have sworn it was different than that before, but yeah, whatever. If it works, it works. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. So I am probably just gonna, let's see, I'm probably just gonna stick it to, well, it's probably just gonna be location rotation scale for now, because there's no custom properties that I'm doing as far as I'm aware. The only one that I'm gonna do custom properties with is gonna be the eyes, but that's not what we're doing right now, so we're not too concerned about that one. So I make sure the key, did I not insert the keyframe? Oh no, I did. It just, oh yeah, I didn't have it selected. I am dumb. So now we're going to figure out where we want these to move. I'm gonna have to adjust myself because I'm used to operating within 24 keyframes. So we're probably just gonna extend to 2500 for now, just to like be a little thing like there. Okay, and I'm gonna make it a little bit wider just because I'm working at 60 keyframes per second instead of 24 keyframes per second. So now I just gotta figure out how fast I really want this to move within the time frame. Let me think. So I kind of want him to be like moving his arms. I'd say like 1000 to 1, maybe. I'm probably gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that then. So he'll move his arm like, I'll say within 12 frames maybe. He'll move his arm like, no, not like that. Let's see. Get it to work, please. Thank you. So probably like maybe like 15. Like we got ease in out too as well. So yeah, I got ease in. So let's do like the first. So I'd say probably have him move his arm up and then down. Probably to have it within 1 second, I'd say. So I want him to move up, with all the way up into position within 30 frames, then all the way back down within 30 frames. So that could probably work. And then he'll just be in his out position for like the first 3 seconds, and then he'll like look around, and then he'll do like an arm pump, shoot out his spikes, and then lower his arms again, and retract. So I think that'll be fine. And then maybe like transform his eye when he does, maybe not. I think I'd probably keep the eye off the eye transformation, but he will be looking around when he does it too. So let's see. And let's get him to be maybe, because I'd say, so if I want it to be like an ease in, move fast, and then ease out, it's probably going to be, let's see, because it's 30, so we'd want to do maybe, I'd say 8 frames of easing in, so we're going to move probably like a total of that in the duration. I'd say probably 30, so we're going to do it by 5, maybe 10, well, because then that'd be a little too fast, I feel like. Let me think. So probably 5, yeah. I would probably do 5, and then I'm probably gonna do not as much on this one. So it's probably only gonna be like 3, and then so that's gonna be for those. So okay, insert for location rotation scale. I always do location rotation scale because why not, you know? And then I'm probably gonna have it be next 12. Would it be 12 or 8, 16? It'd be 14 keyframes. So it's going to be, so 14 keyframes will be 22. Okay, perfect. So for that, we're going to move it by 20, right? Yeah, 20. I just don't hope that's not too fast. If it is, I will fix it. So instead of 3, that would be 12. Okay, I just want to see what that looks like. And then case rotation scale, I'm going to move it to 30. Move it into the final position. I don't know how good this is really going to look, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to insert those keyframes, rotation scale, and let's see how that looks overall. It doesn't look bad. It kind of, yeah, you can see the ease in. I like that. Okay, that's not too bad. I might make it happen a bit more than a second, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it like ease out. Hold on, what's that for? Oh, I didn't put in the keyframe. Oops. Ah, wait, that actually, I kind of like how that looks actually. I kind of like this one moving more than the other one, so I don't know. Let's see, because I kind of want it to ease out a bit more on this one though. So I think I might insert a keyframe for you too then. So let me just move him by 5 degrees. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, not I keep forgetting. K. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. Oh, I instantly placed the keyframe now, they changed it. Okay, I'm not against that. So let me real quick just it looks fine now. I might have it like ease out a little bit more too. Let's see. Might have it placed over like maybe 6 frames and have it just go like this. So what we'll have it do is we're gonna have it move like a little bit more, but only like slightly. Well then that's kind of shorter, that's kind of long though. So I'll do maybe, let's do 10 frames. I just don't want this moon to take too long. So I'm gonna have it move by 5 again. Well that's a little fast, so I'm just gonna do 2. Just so there's like a little bit of movement there, but only like a slight amount. Make it seem more alive. So we're gonna insert keyframe and then insert keyframe. Okay. 50, okay. So this is gonna be a bit longer than a second, by a good amount actually. So we're just gonna have to get that figured out. Now we're going to move it back into place by the 2 that we moved it by originally. So move that and then move in by 2. Perfect. Right, and then we're going to have him move down by, I think it was 5. So we go to 58, and then we're going to move you by 5. And then did we move it by 3 again to fix it? I think we did. I just want, yeah, I believe we did. So inset keys. Oh, that's 57. That's not what I meant to do. That's wrong. My bad. So I did 58, so that's meant to be. Okay, cool. So 3, perfect. And then by 5, so that's good. Okay, making sure it works. Okay, so I think that's, yeah, so now we're gonna do that, and then we do it maybe by 14. So we'll be going up to 72 then. So then it'll be moving by a total of 20. And then moving by a total of 12. Oh, no, not that. Okay, looks about right. So I think we got it right. And insert keyframes, perfect. And then for the final, going to 80 and moving it by a total of just 3. Then moving you by just 5. Now I just want to make sure it's in the same place, because if it's in the same position, that means we did what we wanted to do right. So that's good. Well, it's only 80 frames, so that's about 1.33 seconds. That's not much longer than I wanted. I wanted just like a second, but that's still good, honestly. Overall, it's still fine. Let's see how that looks. That's kind of a bit long out there, I feel like. Well, maybe it kind of looks like he's stretching his arms almost. That's not too bad overall. It doesn't look like super good, but I think it'll look better once he gets like actual motion with his body. And once we do through the other side too, I think it'll look a bit better. It looks like he's just holding a wiffle ball right now, and it looks so silly. So let me just, so we're gonna move it to 8 now. So we're gonna go 8. Do the same thing he's doing. We're gonna move you by just 3. And then move you by 5, okay? And then gonna just insert those keyframes, perfect. And then we're gonna go up to 22. Do the same thing with moving this guy by 12. Perfect, and then move you by 20. I'm gonna insert those keyframes, and then go with 30, and we're gonna move you by just 5 again. Move you by 3. Okay. And perfect. And we're going to go to 40. We're gonna move you by measly little 2. Perfect. And then insert the keyframe for both. Move to 50. Move it by -2. Perfect. It's looking alright. I think I'm alright with this. Main thing is, I just want to see what it looks like once his actual body starts bobbing up and down is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it bob up and down a little bit while it's in his little idle animation. Basically, it's going to be like an 80 frame idle animation is the main thing. So, now we're going to insert those. I think we got it. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Now it's going back down. And then, going to have another 8 frames of it moving by 5. And then moving by 3. Perfect. And select. There we go. Perfection. And of course, moving up to 72 this time. Gotta move it by 20. 20. Perfect. And then move you by. Gosh, I missed it. Move by 12 this time. Sweet. Alright. And then the last one. Going by another 5, and that should give us our final step of the arms for the idle animation, which is awesome. Nope, not that way. Awesome. Okay, here we go. And that's that. So let's just see how that looks real quick. I mean, it doesn't look awful, I suppose. Let me just try going up to 80 just to see what it looks like if I just have it repeating. Oh, now it looks a bit weird if it's like... I gotta have an ease out, like for the whole animation. Kinda how I'd like have an ease right there. I gotta do the same thing when it gets to the end. So it's gonna be 100 frames, I suppose. Not 80. So let's try 100 now. And so we're gonna have frame 90 be it moving by... This one moving by +2, just like before. Actually, -2 in here. Okay. There we go. Insert frame. And then go to 100 and have it move back. I think that'll look nice. At least a little nicer. Cool. Okay. And then for you, I'm gonna have you two go into 90, and you guys are gonna move +2. Cool. +2. Perfect. Insert frames and go into 100. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to get this uploaded, because I think I want to make a nice looking background for this guy, like an arena. Because the Supreme Battle Cubes arena on my YouTube channel, admittedly, that arena, excuse me, that arena looks awful, atrocious. I mean, I threw it together in like 30 minutes because I wanted something to have him be inside of. But I think for this guy, I would like to actually take a little bit more effort to give him a nice looking arena. He deserves it. My king. Alright, let's see how that looks. That looks a lot better. Now it kind of looks like he's flexing. Now the real question is, how is he going to look like when he's bobbing up and down? I think that's going to improve it by a lot. So let us check that first. Oh, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Cool. I would like to get to 2 hours this time. It just depends on how much longer this animation is going to take, which could reach 2 hours with the whole animation here. Plus like the rendering and compiling. I'm probably not going to show the whole YouTube packing up packaging process on here. I'll probably just do that after I finish the animation and stream, but we'll see. And then I think I'm going to do one more stream tonight. I'm probably going to stream after this one doing Duality again, just for fun. I'm not going to do Duality every single time I do a gaming stream, of course. Probably going to do other Destiny activities, like other dungeons, I think. I'll try solo every single one. And then I'm probably going to do Prophecy next for soloing. Either Prophecy or I want to do Vesper's Host again. That's just such an annoying dungeon with the ads. And Ghosts of the Deep is even worse. So either, I'd say either Prophecy or maybe, what's the name of that one dungeon? The one that's pretty new with the Ahamkara being about it. I keep forgetting what that dungeon's called. It's not even a hard name to remember. I'm just dumb. Let's see. So it is called. Yeah, Warlord's Ruin. I know it's War something. I always forget. Wait, is it? Is that what the dungeon's called? Let me just make sure. Warlord's Ruin. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll probably will do either that one or prophecy. And then, but for now, we were just gonna finish this. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna have him do for this. Probably gonna have him bob up and then down, up and then down. That might be what I do. So I don't know, how long do I want to put between each part of the animation, I think. Let me think. So, I could, let's try that. Okay, so we're gonna do, probably not an 8 person. So it's gonna be, basically it's 50 frames per step of the animation. I probably will have him bob up and then back down within 50 frames. That's probably what I'll do, yeah. So I'm gonna have it be maybe like 12. Let's try 12 first, just see where that gets us. Oh wait, actually we gotta do the ease in, ease out thing again. Oops, hit my chair there. I might do it like the same steps. So I might do another 8, 12, 8, 10, 10, and then have that be the steps. Okay, so, man, I gotta get a new microphone. Now this microphone is not that great. It would be nice to get a pop filter, cause this microphone, I mean, I don't know if it's got a filter. I don't know what that is, if that counts as a filter, but it's got something around it. It's kind of just like a standard mic with the like, it's a HyperX, and it was like $40. I just needed like a decent mic, and I got one for Christmas like a couple years ago, and I mean it's worked. It's been fine, cause before then, actually, funny story. For the longest time I was using this mic, but I did not know a thing about mic settings. I thought it worked immediately, and people was like, dude, like we can hear you really weirdly. We can hear like your whole house. And I'm like, why? This mic isn't supposed to let you hear that much. And I figured out for the longest time, everything had been using my freaking webcam mic. And even when I was using the HyperX, it kept using my webcam mic, so I just threw my webcam out and kept using this one. And it was like for years too, and I eventually found out about it during one of my high school live lessons, because I did online high school. Well, let's see here. I don't want to do I want to do global for this one, at least for now. So basically I'll have him move up maybe. So I'll have him ease up, so we're going to do probably 10 beats, I would say, for the first. Maybe 5. Let's try 5 first. And then, so 5. Oh, forgot, I want to rotate it too. Actually, I might do the rotation later. So we'll do the up first, and then I'll go 12, or 14, I mean, 22. Not 12, why do I keep saying 12? And then we're going to go up by 20, or 4. It's basically just 1, 4. So by 4 beats, and then I'll rotate maybe a little bit, like this. Let's try that. I actually might have I'll have most of the rotation happen during the 3rd beat. So I'll have it go up by like another 5 up here, and then I'll have most of the rotation happen there. So, ooh, whoops, that was a mistake. I meant to do it at 30. Okay, so we'll have it go up. Not getting a lot of traffic today. I mean, I'm not too surprised, again, because I'm a newbie streamer. So I'm not going to really complain about viewer counts until I actually start, you know, doing this decade instead of doing it for 2 days. But I'm kind of surprised, because I normally have like 2 viewers every now and then. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if they're bots, because I believe 2 of my followers are bots, at least as far as I'm aware. Not too sure, but I think they are. For now though, let's keep working on this. So I'm probably going to do 2 rotations here. So it's just going to be a slow, gradual. And then we're just going to do 1 beat of movement, insert that, and then I'm probably going to do, let me see. I think I'm going to do maybe like a half beat, I'd probably say, of movement. So let's see. Okay. And then I probably would do like a little bit of rotation. And then I'm going to have it start going down later, actually, as we're on our way down, is when it's going to start doing the whole rotation thing. So I won't rotate yet. But I will, actually, I kind of want to keep it rotating. So let's rotate a little bit, just a little. I'll go up by, let's do 5, why not? Might as well. So I'm going to insert that, and we're going to go down to 50. I'm not going to stop rotating yet. We are going to just move. And then on the way down, we're going to do a big rotation. And that's going to be the idle animation once it's done. So we got to move it down by 1. And I'm actually going to have it rotate down by 1. Actually, I'll need to rotate down by 2 then, won't I? Actually, I'll do 1 so it's gradual. And then, let me see. So, inset. Alright, insert, not inset. And then 72, it's going to have to be moving down by 4. And then we're going to rotate by 3 this time. Or would it be 3? Would it be? Let's just do 2 for now. And I got to figure out if it aligns with the initial. So insert that, and then we got to go 80. And it'll move down by 1, and then I think rotate by 2. I think. Let me see. Let me just see if that matches up. Oh no, it's rotated by too much. So we gotta rotate by just 1. So let me just try doing 1 again this time. And then 1, and then let me see. Yeah, okay, no, that's what we want. Okay, that's good. Perfect. And then I'll probably just move him slightly down or have him rotate up again. Let's see. I actually might start him a bit lower so we can do that rotation. Let me see. So for this one, we're going to have it move down slightly. And then we are going to... yeah, rotate by 1 beat I think is fine. And then we're going to insert a nice move up. And then I think I'm going to just keep it like that. And then I think for this one, I'm actually going to rotate it down slightly. And then let me see. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then let me see what it does for that. Does it move it by 2 beats when it does that? I think it does. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have it be... rotate a bit more, I'd say. So I think I'll start it here. I'm going to start it like a little lower. So I'm going to do it there. How about that? Oh, it doesn't rotate at all then. I think that works though. It could work at least. Let's see. Let me see how that looks. So we're going to hide the armature real quick. And probably just hide. Actually, I'll just do this. Okay. I mean, I kind of like it. But the fact that he's looking down kind of makes it look like he's depressed or something. That's not awful, honestly. Let me see how it looks in cycles, though. Oh, now you can't see at all what's going on. So I'm actually going to render that real quick, just to get an idea of what that looks like. But first things first, I'm going to real quick pause it, and we're just going to select the armature. And I'm going to grab all those keyframes it has. So it's, yeah, I'll have to go into pose mode, I suppose. And then I'm going to select all the keyframes. Copy, and then I suppose we just paste it, don't we? Yeah, we'll just paste it. So I'm going to have it end at 300, actually. So it's going to paste it from here, I believe. So just paste, and paste. So yeah, that should be fine. Just give us a nice, what is that, 5 seconds? That's not bad, honestly. It kind of looks like he's asking for a hug. Doesn't really look like he's preparing for a battle. It does kind of look like that. I don't know if that's good or bad. I really don't know. I kind of like it though. I think if he was looking forward the whole time, it would look a bit better. So I don't know. I think I like it though, actually. Maybe if I just have it like facing like this, it kind of works that way. If it's like facing like that, then yeah, no, that works. That totally works. Now we just gotta do a camera. So we just gotta add a camera in here. So let's put the camera right here. And then let me see if I can get it to work with me here. So I'm going to have to rotate it. I'll rotate this way so it's facing him from that angle. And then I'm going to move it to be over here. I'll see how that looks at first, but we have to angle it up a little bit because I don't want it to be angled like that. Perfect. There we go. That might work. Let's see. Just make sure it faces nice and straight when it does that. Yeah, that's perfect. It is a bit angled, I suppose, though, so I probably should just undo the rotation real quick. Oh, I gotta add the camera back in. Let's see, camera, come back in. Okay, cool. So I'm going to have it face straight, and then I'm gonna have it face, oh, it can't. Oh, no, it can. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna angle it to go up, like this. That's pretty good, I guess. And then I will move it to be over here. Perfect. And then maybe angle it this way, I'd say. Probably fine. I think that should be fine. I might go actually a bit lower. Let's see, I'll go like down here and then angle it up slightly so that's facing him, and then move it this way. Let's see, so I'm actually gonna have layout show me the camera view. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go into modeling and we're gonna edit the camera from there. That's actually really good. Like, that's actually almost exactly what we want. So that is actually really close. I think we need to move it down, right? Yeah, so we're gonna move it down by one more. Let's see. Maybe a little bit too angled, I'd say. I mean, I'm gonna try messing with perspective, just see what it all looks like. So I'm gonna try going up. Going from here, maybe. I'd say like maybe right here, and then angling it down a little bit. Actually, before rotating, I'm just gonna have it be set to face the middle again, and then go down like this. I'd say it's probably fine. And then I'm gonna rotate it back into, maybe I'll go like right here then. I'll go like right there, so it's not too sharp. And then see layout. Okay, we do have to move it a little bit to the right, so I'm gonna do that real quick. How about that? How's that look? A little bit more. And then maybe like a tad more, and then maybe like a tad up too. There we go. And then I'm gonna have the focal length change a little bit. So I'm gonna do this. Maybe like a little bit closer, I'd say. There we go. And then I probably will move up a little bit since it's, you know, okay, it's a little bit too much. So let's go down a little bit. Cool beans. All right, a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. So that when he pumps his arms up and has the spike shoot out, hopefully the camera will be able to see that nice and easily. I think I want to maybe just move him back a little bit, actually. Now that I think about it. Let me just try moving him back a little bit. See how that looks now. Now he's kind of like a bit too off to the left. There we go. Let's move him back to the beginning just so we can see him when he's at his lowest. Yeah, there we go. I think that should be fine. Let's try rendering that in cycles to see what it looks like overall. I will do a bit of motion blur too. Alright, computer, calm down, buddy. I think I'm probably going to start with just the idle animation, and then later on another stream I might work on finishing up everything else. But for now, I think I'm just going to do an idle. And then I'll post that once I get this all figured out. So let me just real quick go to rendering, and I'm going to do motion blur. Perfect. And then I'm going to save it and render the animation, and then we'll have it. I think it's getting it. Oh, okay. So each frame's going to take a few seconds here. So yeah, VOD's going to show the whole thing. So that's actually going to be quite a bit of frames and quite a bit of time. So this might take a little while, friends. So I might see if we can do something else while it's rendering. Let me see. Alright, so we're going to jump into here. And I'm actually going to save it real quick. And while it's rendering everything, I think I'm just going to go through. Let me see. What could I do here? I'm not sure. I think we'll just sit around and wait a little bit. We can talk a little bit or something. Just to... Actually, I think, well, I mean, you guys have already seen what the animation is going to look like anyway, so I think I'm actually going to call this stream here. And then, on my YouTube channel, you guys will be able to see the final product. So then I'll post it there, and, well, we're almost at an hour and 30 minutes here. I'm probably going to call it off anyway, so it's fine. So we are going to end it there. There you go. That was pretty good, I think. And so we are going to go to OBS, and yeah, that's it. Alright, thank you so much for anyone who decided to join in. Anyone who's watching the VOD, thank you too. Love you, moi. and I'm gonna stop now. So see ya all later. Bye 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 bye. And then I will be streaming actually. I think, well, there's the whole Mike Tyson fight happening with Jake Paul, and that's about to happen. So I'm probably going to check that out, and then we are going to do that solo flawless duality or one of the other dungeons. Probably going to be duality. So at probably 10 o'clock, I'm going to start streaming again for that flawless duality. And then tomorrow, I do have to put in the stream schedule. We are going to probably tomorrow do the rest of the animation, or maybe actually I think I might do that on Sunday. One of these days. It's kind of hard to make a schedule with college work and working as well, but we're trying. First time doing this, so we're still pretty new. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna call it there, and yeah, see you guys in the evening or whenever you guys are gonna be watching the VOD. See you then. Bye bye.